If there was ever one to win, it might as well be the one that sends you a belt.
Yeah. And some cash in your pocket. Let's go. Winner's side here. Winner of this will go to winners finals.
And this is a both sides of this bracket here on the winner side. Bracket defining here. The matchups are going to change drastically, and Romora pushing the early advantage, but he does the wrong input.
Wrong lightning, yeah, didn't. He had the H lightning come out.
Crouching medium, able to score. He has to super, but he doesn't super on the ground. A little bit of an error there from Mundank. If you go for super on the ground there, an X Factor in the middle, you get the hard knockdown.
Back-to-back errors on top of that. Romora had to confirm off the medium lightning. Mundank had to drop, and they couldn't finish right there as well with no.
And that's going to be Nova going down after the launcher. Smart from Romora. And this is the problem, is that no matter what life total Zero is at, he's still the scariest character in the game.
You can't let Spencer hit the ground. He hits the ground, an arm. Oh, wow. Throw right off the top of that. X Factor's Piercer.
Of course. Great call. Punches Vergil again and gets the kill.
Say goodbye to your team.
Optimal punish there from Mundank, rather. The jump up the air to air does not work out. How could we forget, though, those 3 letters? This is where it all started, Brandon.
I know, I was the source.
Oh, Mundank. He's got 1 block left.
He's gonna fake.
Oh, my cross-up. Romora is able to make it happen. Give me that level 3. And that's going to be the first game. Romora taking the first one down. SDP, the prophecy, it had to come through.
The prophecy, that's the best.
So let's see, into the next game. Mundank now looking shook. Straight into rematch. Romora, I know he's crying laughing on the floor. Go for the crouch medium. Actually missed a tri-jump there and might lose Nova for it. Say not often that that a player like that will go for the dash up and just jump heavy. Oh, tough, tough, tough. With that, it's going to be Nova going down. Spencer, next one to rock.
I don't even like saying that until he finish the combo.
I have faith.
Dude, look at the jump there. Oh my goodness, what a throw by Mundank.
Did a huge shout to Priest, by the way. Cannot wait to see you on this trip, buddy.
Yes.
Oh no. The Mundank subs know. It's time to tell them. Let's get boring. Gonna infinite through. Ends it early. Okay.
He knew. He was like, Proxy's saying this right about now. I'm gonna end it. He knew. Oh, cross up, but didn't get the button out.
It's crouching medium. Romora. Good spacing and better push block. Over here comes the super. Team Super, the shockwave is actually a great answer. He's gonna confirm that.
Romora thought he got a get out of jail free card with that one.
Tried to go for the reset and catches a foot dive for his trouble. So brave from Mundank to even think the reset there.
Okay, he got one.
Dude, so with that, Anchor Magneto.
Yep, you bring in Vergil for the better mix-up here.
All right, the mutant kind, can you bring it down?
Oh, on top of missiles? I thought he was going to H teleport to the top.
The missiles actually saved him there. Got a dash underneath. Go for the weight, misses his Helmbreaker. A couple opportunities, kind of whiffed out in a great push block. He almost lost his whole team.
So close on top of that, just trying to make Mundank waste the X Factor at this point. Missile saves.
The standing light instead of crouching. So many miscues in a row. The scrambles are incredible between these two, but I think you have to favor Mundank on the scrambles because the comeback player.
That's how you know he's a Nova player. Stand jab.
Okay, with the meter where it's at, Mundank has to be careful. 3.5 meters. Here comes the swords.
Anything at this point. Oh, H,
Can't
not
kill.
enough.
Can't kill. Actually, OTGing him puts him in a better position. Now he has room to run, and he can go for the tri-jump. That's actually, I think, a miscalculation from Romora. I don't think you OTG him there.
You let him hit the ground.
You have to tech chase.
You throw round trip. You set up something at that point.
Oh, that's really difficult. I think that there are multiple right ways to play that, but I think the tech chase might be better there. The OTG, he gets to fly away. Really difficult.
He gave that one to him. He could have set up something like you said. You could have even went for like the Hail Mary and Rapid Slash at that point. It would have been probably better than that situation.
See what he does into the next game though. Mundank, clutch up. great tech at the round start, and these techs are actually huge wins for Nova. When zero techs a throw, he loses Buster Charge. Almost got him off the Disruptor.
Almost lost Doom. Mundank's very aware, and great air throw by Romora. Snap on top of it. Hey, Magneto was the problem.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it. Great call out. Sending this further, has 2 meters already before he even gets the missile extension.
Looking very clean right here. Could kill me. Oh my, as soon as I said it, tech forward, out, here comes Spencer.
Gets a hit.
He lost Doom for it.
The Rock Punch gets a little more chip on zero, but that's not really the part that matters here. The problem is that Romora, using that missiles, so crucial for him being able to come back in this, but that is the kind of hit we need.
I mean, if you're going to lose something, Doom is the best thing to lose. You still have Vergil, and you have a zero with a lot of health here. There we go, Nova. We're even it up. Onto Magneto. Can't do that here. Look at that, the delayed.
Yeah, I like that from Romora. Structured specifically to stop the dash out. I mean, that has been the meta recently, has been just disrespecting mix-ups and air dashes. So
yeah.
Great to structure your mix-up in a way that covers that and then gets the hit on Spencer.
That was so good to fake the box dash, but then the drop here. Luckily blocked. And Chicken Guard still in block stun. He got so lucky.
Yeah, the push block timing actually made the party time not work out. Okay. Can tries to get across.
Honestly, grapple kind of feel like lightning in a way.
Stop. Those are not even on the same.
Bro, they're all same side lightning.
Oh no. Finish that. So Romora can complete this combo here.
I'm not saying anything this time.
Dude, he's been consistent all night.
Not with me.
All of the zeros have been so consistent.
Not with me.
Everybody is bringing their A game tonight, and Romora is showing that off 2-1. He is 1 game away from winners finals.
Wow.
Oh, it got the jab, but yeah, the missiles were coming. Comfortable converting farther.
Very sequenced though. Mundank goes under, he backdash H on the other side and gets him to the corner now.
Hey, now with Nova dying, Romora 2 characters away. Mundank, gotta make something happen. He has an amazing team super available, but you have to live to use it.
That whiff that Mundank did, that was his spot to attack.
Stealing another turn. No, the combo doesn't finish.
Oh, he must be on mom's Wi-Fi.
Okay, punching Doom. Actually doesn't hit Doom. He didn't let it rock long enough.
He could have took Doom out if he let the whole arm go through and DHC out.
Okay, there's the jump over. Good evasion.
Oh, good. EM Disruptor right there. Perfect spot. Now we get the hard tag in the Doom.
Romora's tag timing is beautiful too. Tagging into an EM Disruptor, take a little bit of damage, but guarantee your safety.
It's definitely an art in its own. Let's be real here, but this art right here is about to lose Doom.
That super. Doom is gone. We've seen Romora win with the shell once already.
Oh, good blocks, and then just like down the way down with the tri-dash light.
I think he tried to push block and stay in the air again.
Same exact one. Had the light on the way down, the X Factor on top.
Ooh, and that cancel! Okay. He's gonna kill Magneto. Spencer, X Factor's running out. Plenty of meter. One touch game.
If he hits the ground, don't press.
But if he swings the arm, then his life is forfeit. But doesn't get punished. There's the air throw. Running out of X Factor though. Cashed out as much damage as he could before it runs out.
He has enough super.
Doesn't kill. Oh, he's alive.
Oh, super in the air, such smart thinking.
And the jump from Mundank seals the deal. Romora, 3-1.
That was so smart. I don't think it's the characters. I actually think it's on the players when he wants to choose different characters.
I agreed. Find out. It's going to be Dormammu's start here against the Magneto from Milky. Milky in the Frankie G.
I think the teleports really allow JasonKido to express himself in this matchup and get around the neutral very well.
Express himself, right?
Yes, bro. That's what Marvel 3 is.
Level 3. Not enough. OTG, still not enough.
Oh, that was such a smart super right there to get Magneto out safely.
Dude, Blackwork, Mr. Max coming through again, dude, with the gifted sub, man. Thank you, Blackwork. I miss him, dude.
I miss Max, bro. That's the real thing.
He OTGs with X Factor.
You have to. This is Milky. You cannot let him live again. Stalking Flare, you get the setup on Magneto. Usually you hard tag after there. There it is.
Oh, and X Factor is not enough to save you, Milky.
Dante Stand M is his best anti-air tool, but does not matter when you got counter hit headbutt.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the hardest parts about this matchup is, like you said, one of the standout things about Dante in matchups against characters who normal jump is that standing medium. But
especially against Haggar.
A lot of the time, I feel like if you don't space yourself incredibly well, it can trade, and you're not trading with Haggar.
He had the right idea in that matchup, because the M will beat the startup of the pipe. But it just, you know, it's just how it happened.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those ones. So with that first game already locked down here for Kiddo. Yeah, how much more of a ruckus can this Haggar cause? It's going to be the Dormammu start for the second time. Just wants to kind of control the pace here.
I mean, you gotta like Kiddo's team. I mean, you literally have the defensive assist. Milky likes to be super offensive. It's hard for him to advance. Look at that, running right into the mare.
Light up, teleports are crossing up very well. Dark Matter can't confirm it. Almost got both. Milky getting a second lease on life here.
Oh, good adjustment not to run into the mare again. I like the Stalking Flare just to slow Milky down a little bit.
But Milky's positioning to block it that high in the air was actually super smart too. Nullifies all the threat, really.
Well, you'll see what he'll do is if he ever catches Kiddo on the ground, he's going to dash forward, down, and then back. Oh, he's trying to go for him.
The double shockwave? He does. So Milky keeps his whole team in order, and then, yeah, backs off. No, you cannot press him.
You saw that. As soon as he jumped, you saw the headbutt come out, and he was like, oh, no, I don't want that shit.
And Milky, a lot of flashy movement back and forth. Kiddo holding up back. Finally gets his legs clipped for it.
Okay, he's going to do the same thing, even on point Haggar being out here. He's going to dash in, forward, back.
Uh-oh.
Try not to get blown up by a pipe or a lariat.
Missile saves him, and he gets the tech on the dash backwards. Block. Push blocking against Haggar when he attacks you in the air is very scary.
Yes, he had to switch out. Yours is going to come out faster, but it's going to trade.
Trade absolutely in your favor. You get to stand up, still have your X Factor. He has Lariat behind him, and just like that, you cannot overextend into the Lariat.
You might want an X Factor here. Oh, messed up the combo and cannot kill. Milky's getting one for free here. All up to the mare.
Oh, and I mean, if there was ever a Haggar I was going to bet on, this is the one.
Yes, there it is. X Factor. Gonna go for the chip, but we have... Oh, he must have lariated again.
Yeah, I think so. I think he did Lariat, because I think what he was expecting was Milky to DHC fast there, but Milky delays it, lets the hits come out. I think that Kiddo's call there is that's a good guess.
You're right. He wanted DT to come out and apply pressure with any type of buttons or teleports.
Definitely a super good guess from Kiddo, but Milky on the delay, 1-to-1, and gets the hit on Dormammu, but the missiles again make him drop.
It's crazy, man. You see all these offensive players struggle with that lariat call.
Especially with Kiddo. Kiddo plays like very slow and reserved. One thing that we always point out about Kiddo is that it's not like hyper flashy. There's no like crazy extension. He is like the epitome of like getting the job done. He is and he's so sick with it.
Oh, on top of that, yeah. Solid play. I mean, you have EM Disruptor, Dorm sets up 50-50s. Then you have your defensive play with Haggar, looking for the counter hit, headbutt, or pipe.
Over he
don't block it.
Standing light.
It's so hard to block when you're in the moment. Looking for the command throw from the air as well.
Yeah, I was looking for the air throw. Trying to close that gap. He's underneath, goes for the lariat.
Super jump in time. No, got them both. This is gonna all be up to Dormammu.
Oh, and that's a crucial situation here. Dormammu has to block too. Doom jam session. Good luck with this one.
Yes, you like that just to prevent the air dash, and look at that late cross-up with the H-foot dive.
Again, that has been the nicest thing about the mix-ups we've been seeing from people. Milky dashes up specifically, like you said, only to stop the air dash.
It's to keep him locked just so he can get the mix later, man. Gotta love that type of play here.
Teleport.
I don't know, man. Kiddo's been playing pretty defensive all game. We might have to see him turn it up here and get after Milky.
Ah, the medium again.
Yes.
It strikes once again, dude. And he gets the launcher to beat the headbutt. Kiddo is swinging, fishing for these counter hits. The counter hits are just not coming. Milky is positioning so well. He's looking so different from these last couple games.
Honestly, I don't know if it's going to matter. It looks like the damage isn't done. Milky has turned it up to another level. It's hard. Kiddo has not been able to keep up the pace.
Okay, Kiddo.
Look at that. You could just tell by movement of Milky. He's feeling himself right now. He's going in, adjusting in and out. This has been pretty rough.
And he's going to build up 2 meters off of this. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
He's given another chance.
2 drops in a row, make it 3. Kiddo missed a couple opportunities. This could cost him plenty of meter. Hyper grab hits. Okay, still able to work.
He does have a chance.
Keeps it meaty. Tries to go in, gets the cross up. Okay, barely is able to confirm it.
Oh, you saw that MH.
Okay.
You saw the M to pull him back up. The H so slow. That was so close.
Okay, Kiddo, 1 touch away. 1 touch game for both players here. Looking for the whiff punish.
I like those delay H's and then the cross under light.
Okay, cannot drop this. Keep it simple. Builds up the 3rd meter, level 3.
Wow, JasonKido, once he got the first character, was able to turn it up.
DM Disruptor does just enough damage. Game 5 here to see who is going to go on to winners finals, and they're both straight back into it. Oh my god.
Bro, that was crazy. What a resolve by JasonKido to bring that back. That was all Milky's game. Until it wasn't.
Okay, the air-to-air. Milky taking control once again. I feel like Haggar has not even really seen the game in this set so far.
Early on, but you know, early on he had the first Haggar hit, counter hit, headbutt, and then the pipe later, and that's all Haggar's done.
The next one goes for the cross-up. He gets away.
Good mag blast, good spacing there. Gonna take out the assist. Oh wow, the missile save at the top.
Got underneath, forces his X-Factor. So Milky having to pop his X-Factor defensively definitely hurts. Still looking pretty good.
That's a win for Kiddo as long as he doesn't get hit.
Nice tag. Oh, the movement for Milky is so clean. He doesn't really get anything from it.
The only problem is Kiddo's getting hit at the EM and he's teching backwards. You gotta tech forward with Haggar just to make sure you can get in.
So difficult, yeah, knowing where to tech that, or if you tech that for in certain situations, he whiff punishes into Shockwave.
I know nothing. That was
He has
the
that
smartest
corrector.
decision.
TAC doesn't kill.
Look at him juggle this. Doom is 1 hit away.
Oh, and he gets the air throw. So now, Magneto, gone. Dr. Doom, you know what's happening next.
You're super on incoming. Or no, you EM Disruptor.
Oh,
now it's up to
Milky.
Dante. No X Factor.
Whiffs. Kill Magneto in 1 touch.
Hysteric teleport,
He
hard tag.
tags into Haggar.
This is rough for Dante, but like I said, look for this stand medium in the neutral.
That Hysterics is incredibly strong in keeping Haggar out.
Oh, stand light.
Right, okay. This mix-up really decides everything here. He goes Acid Rain, no DT.
Oh, could have punished the reverb shock.
Both of them whiffing so much. Kiddo's able to get away.
Oh,
Got the hit and he tries to reset. A couple in a row.
Again?
So many missed opportunities from Kiddo. Has to clean this up.
To the point where you see Milky just throwing the raw S.
Hammer whiffs as well, and the launcher also doesn't connect. The scrambles are incredible, and he's finally going to go DT.
Oh, looking for the air raid. Gonna take any type of damage he can right now. Teleport at the top.
Careful for Hysterics. Flanking backwards, good spacing. Kiddo needs a hit. Has to get a hit here. Magblast connects, but he's too far.
Oh, look at the train.
Oh, Milky! He doesn't super!
He got hit by fireworks. He was too high. He would
Jam
have
Session
fell
also
out.
doesn't hit. Oh, and the air raid is finally enough.
Bro.
After the scrambles.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, on top of missiles, I expect he's gonna go Magneto for the matchup, especially against Nova.
See.
It's just because Nova does so good against Astral Vision, can stay at the top of the screen. You got to get Magneto in for the hit, like he just happened right here.
Yep, missiles coming through there for Escalante. Able to get the hit on Nova. Plenty of meter. Has level 3, but actually chooses not to use any of his meter.
I don't think it would have killed still.
To avoid the missile from Slotham off the tech throw. Crouching medium, and the missile's nowhere to be found. That's going to be the first kill of the game here. Extends it. Had to use one super. That's okay.
Oh, good dash out by Escalante. Good awareness, and then on top of that, hits the assist, gets the hit with the shell kick.
Yeah, plenty of meter here too.
This character's kind of good.
Doesn't go finishing shower to get the kill. It's supposed to go into Astral Vision.
It sets up the next character in theory, but unfortunately got hit right there.
Yeah, the problem is it doesn't really matter what the theory is. If it doesn't actually pan through, Nova gets to live because of that decision. I feel like you have to spend the meter to get those kills every time.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but generally most of the time, it does happen to chip kill. Slotham was able to get in perfectly timed.
Standing light, able to escape. What about a chip down on Slotham's Doom? Chip is not going to add up fast enough.
Can't foot dive it.
Yeah, finishing shower. The hitbox a little too vertical. Super jump out. Good position here for Slotham.
He was able to low profile that. But this is not the matchup that Escalante wants, because like we said earlier, Nova can sit at the top and just avoid all of it.
Yeah, this is definitely one of Nova's worst matchups. But he still has an okay shot here. Again, it's all about rocket punches. When he has no meter, Nova can't really do much to fight Morrigan. He's good at evading her, but evading her, it doesn't last forever.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it can go both ways, but look at that. The jump up H meaty on incoming. Escalante gets the confirmed snap going for Vergil.
Hey, you know the rule. If you snap, you have to be able to kill here. The Helmbreaker. He's going to take this kill.
Up to Doom. You know, Escalante does have a crisp Doom, but has to get... He's going to be looking for a throw here. You have the X Factor. That's a force.
Slotham doesn't do anything. Oh, but the foot dive. Oh, got a little too close there.
You got to love it, man. We have the chance for an SDP.
Block there. He's just looking for tip. I think that's the right call for sure.
Looked like he was trying to force an air dash out. That's why he jumped back, just in case he did it.
And good weight. Puts himself in a great position here, but now time running low. Slotham has meter for a level 3. Level 3 ignores the clock.
Get out of the corner. I like your positioning. Get in above him.
He doesn't have time now. Oh, Slotham had the opportunity, and it was perfect there, because if Slotham gets the hit at like 3 seconds or lower, he can optimize. If he does like the short loops and goes level 3 ignores the timer, so he would have had enough.
You are 100% correct, man. Look at that crouch M to get the confirm early on in the start of the match, but the TAC break.
Medium whip punish goes for the super to try and avoid the missiles.
Missiles, back and forth, man.
He never stopped mashing jab for a second. He hit him with the Naruto, and you can't believe it. Just kept pushing. Got the hit and resets it with the crouching medium.
Bro, he got the jab no jutsu.
Let's go. OTG. Oh, gets the reset! A rare TAC reset here from Slotham works out beautifully.
I mean, he did. That's conditioning, man. He was trying.
Another air throw. And the X Factor. Slotham looking like he's going to even this setup.
There it is, man. Slotham making solid adjustments in this game, too.
So a great question in the chat is, does Nova win the Magneto matchup, or is it based on assist? It's a very even matchup that drastically changes based on the assist that you're playing. I think that it's 5-5 across the board.
I think it just depends on the
Magneto. It can go 55 depending on assist. He actually gets the crumple on Morrigan. Wasn't able to convert any farther on it.
Hold it, dash 100.
And I hate to tap on it again, but Olympic got it right. 5-5 unless his coach Steve agreed.
Yeah.
That's the first kill there on the Magneto. Mix up on Morrigan, just a foot dive.
Kept it same side. But look at that shell kick. X Factor. Escalante in business.
Oh, same side. Breaker. X Factor's just keep himself safe. Kind of scared of whatever Escalante was going to go for.
Oh no, level 3! Invincible the whole way through.
Yeah, it's a very expensive hard drive. And she low profiles the Nova assist.
Yeah, but damage is not going to be enough here. Going to set up Astral Vision with missiles following down. Hard tag.
Yeah, hard tagging against Morrigan is incredibly difficult. So stealing those away, great look for Slotham.
Oh, the trade on the DP foot dive.
Yeah, wasn't able to get the conversion though from that high.
Yeah, Escalante definitely has to make something happen here. Get this one character out of the way and get to the Nova. Good unfly. Could have got punished, but on top of it.
Really smart to save himself there. Dash up. Nice escape. And Slotham, patience, kills, man. That was he was playing it so well, and he gets caught.
You know what killed it right there is Escalante went for the meter to kill.
Agreed.
And it missed up his timing.
And then the shell kick.
Hey, still got some meter. We'll take that. Looking good here, though. Oh, the standing low does it for Escalante. Up to Slotham's Vergil. Almost about 2 meters, but no, he keeps stealing it.
Yeah, and this low fireball pattern is something you see quite often against Vergil. It forces them to use swords on your schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. On top of that, oh wow, the Crouch H catches.
The kill, 1 meter. He's gonna go for Devil Trigger with it actually, wants to get the health back. And then gets the hit, okay. Not building any meter off of this touch. Tries to go for the reset. Escalante dashes away, very smart.
Caught the Helm Breaker, oh, but it trades out.
Off the air throw.
That's not enough, he doesn't have enough meter here.
How much can he build off of this? Probably not quite enough. Still a great look here. High time, he would have built a meter off a high time.
It might have not been enough. He wanted the swords just for the reset. Oh, the falling down M still has buttons. Super.
Oh, dashing up looking for the chip. Look at the timer.
Super again. He's going to go for the chip. The sweet spot by Slotham.
And Escalante just down back.
Yo, that dash forward.
He hit him with the Hellbreaker. No way Slotham was able to find that.
I think Escalante thought he had it won there. You saw that smart dash up forward and the first Helmbreaker, and then the second one came down.
Oh my god. And I see the Canadian flags pop up in the chat. Let's go. 2-1, Slotham. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Escalante clicks straight back in. Slotham is the one taking the break here. I feel like you gotta take a minute. You gotta chill.
I mean, you've seen it though. Escalante made the godlike decision, jump up forward as soon as the Helmbreaker happened. But you know Marvel time isn't like normal time.
Dude, those last 2 seconds of Marvel are like a week of actual time.
Oh, bro, that can take the longest, especially when you're hoping the time will go out.
Okay. Good jump over. And is spacing himself so well. That Astral Vision from Escalante, a non-factor. He blocked 1 fireball.
Oh, yeah, you can tell. It's literally one little piece of meter right there. Slotham looking very good, but missiles, yes.
Lots of missiles able to open that up.
I had to hold myself on that. I did not know whose missiles were coming. But Escalante has recovered a lot. Nova's taken a lot of damage here.
Yeah, he really has. He's starting to get ahead in the chip war. Trying to build up meter. Just to have the resources. Oh, it's getting cashed up. Good attempt on the shell kick. Slotham is finding his way across the screen in a very impressive manner. His dash blocking is so good. Like he's picking all the right spots.
He's doing really good. But Escalante, I think, is even doing better because he's, using the neutral to go under, and back, and just making Slotham go back to the middle of the screen where he can shoot fireballs.
Almost got crossed, and then the raw tag from Escalante. Not something you see as often from him.
He wants to play the Magneto against the Doom. Better mobility, EM Disruptor, kind of snipe Doom, and just like that, Mag Blast.
Yeah, Doom Beam is a huge commitment against a fast character like Magneto. Plenty of meter to get the kill. He's going to shoot the snap instead, which is the right call for sure.
Caught the backdash, looking good right here. Has a lot of meter. We're going to see a level 3.
Yeah, whatever it takes to kill, for sure. Okay, kept it same side and gets the tri-jump. Dr. Doom. Are we going to see another game 5 here?
I like what he did on the incoming. Went above Doom just so he would not get foot dive.
Oh, he hesitated. He hesitated. The movement was so good. He got where he needed to be, but he still gets the air throw. Convert this? Yes, he does.
He's giving him a chance. Still has tons of resources right here. Can kill in one touch in the next few.
Meter the first character, X Factor the second is certainly the game plan.
Yeah, and by then you build whatever type of meter you need.
3 letters. Southpaw flash. It's going to happen again. Here we go.
I think Escalante has this one.
Oh, Buttergun gives him so much room to breathe.
I like the Astral Vision. X Factor. There it is.
Didn't have time. Didn't have time. The Buttergun.
The X Factor was perfect timing. He's like, I need to throw another fireball right away. Did not let Slotham advance in any way.
Game 5, Escalante. I think character select. We got to slow it down. He's going to go straight back into it. Game 5 here. Loser's bracket. Kick only gets 1. Very smart. Slotham does not swing again. But Escalante pushes the advantage, gets his Astral Vision on.
That was a great adjustment there. Even to just like put Slotham just so he can get hit into some fireball, build some chip and meter. And you already have the other Astral Vision on deck.
Rocket Punch tearing up the assist a little bit. Try to go for the Dolphin Kick to evade.
I like what he did there with the dash medium into the S.
Sneaking in the sneakiest highs.
Yes.
Dr. Doom able to delay in the air for quite a long time. Hold on to his missiles. Escalante is crossing up a lot to mess up the inputs here from Slotham, making it way harder to pilot this Dr. Doom.
I mean, the navigation of the neutral not being completely under and the stand low to catch Vergil cross under.
Yeah, I definitely think that shell kick was on the menu for sure, so a great call to know that that was a terrifying mix-up.
And losing Vergil, this is looking rough for Slotham right here. Escalante supers, great blocks, and punishes too.
Yeah, the punish is so smart there. Slotham is going to be down to just the Dr. Doom. He has his own X Factor here. Really, the X Factor is this. Morrigan comes in now. If he can kill Morrigan, I got to give advantage Slotham.
Just don't be below Dr. Doom when it says, when it's all over right here.
Oh, and the super is not enough. Escalante gets the kill on Slotham, and RayRay is the best Magneto, more than likely, in the Zero matchup. But, as always, Flocker, a very different.
I like it. Flocker's picking his stuff against RayRay, not messing around. He's trying to win this, same as Ray.
I definitely think that Jean Grey would not be the call here. I think that RayRay is a little too practiced at it. Incoming game is a little too solid.
Too strong. You know, meter management for Ray, that's definitely the big thing in the Jean match as well. He's too good at that stuff. You can't do that. Oh, gets the hard tag. Vergil does not lose zero. Flocker just, you know, managing his resources very well here.
Escape, tries to go for the jumping heavy. Crossed up again, but still the defense from Flocker holds up. He has to protect Hawkeye, but he can't.
He's going to teleport, but Ray's going to be on top of that. Look for the throw here. Yep, walk up forward, but not fast enough.
Up for the air-to-air, couldn't convert it. Nice attempt from RayRay there, trying to get him to whip a push block. He dashed down. Oh, he flies out of it. What a huge, the little whiffs here from Ray. The movement threats.
He's waiting. He's just trying to see what Flocker's doing. That's what stuff like this is in that heavyweight matchup, Flocker versus RayRay.
Oh, and he gets him with the standing light. That training mode confirmed here. Ends it early and chooses to go X Factor.
Ooh, goes back same side. Ray gets out.
So strong.
I like the Tempest to get him in right away. X Factor punishes Stinger.
And I think that Flocker's idea was exactly correct because he wanted to, he input it too early. He wanted to throw Sentinel as soon as he popped up.
Ray was very aware. That was checkmate early.
So a very tough situation where Flocker had the right idea. The throw was definitely the great idea, but Flocker managed to get the hit, but the drones were just too in the way. Continuing this on, should be enough to kill Zero.
Oh yeah, building the 3 meter Zero on top of that, you have more than enough.
kill. Tags back into Magneto. RayRay keeps his same side. The Helmbreaker from Flocker. You don't see a lot of incoming Helmbreaker from Flocker, man.
I think Flocker realizes if I block, it's a terrible situation. Helmbreaker at least gets neutral back, but yeah, unfortunately, Ray's on top of it and gets a combo here and gets the kill.
Gotta jump over. Gimlet connects. Drones are still coming though, and he converts off of it
On hit.
I mean, that is really just what it comes down to. Is Ray is, oh no, hold on. The tech. He saves everything with the tech. Those two situations in a row, if you wanted me to explain why RayRay is in conversation for the GOAT, those two interactions in a row are why. His awareness and his like usage of assists, everything is just so beautiful. How does he do it? It must be the shoes. What else could it be?
I want to be like Mike. Oh my goodness. Let's see if Flocker can get those chocolates going though.
That was a delayed impact for me.
It's okay. We know the lore.
Oh, he tried to go for the air throw. Couldn't quite get it. And again, okay, Flocker. Just the very tip of that able to work out.
Hey, this is a start for Flocker right here. Definitely has the chance. You can take care of Magneto, and this can just be, like you said, the snowball effect, especially when you're playing Zero.
Ray is the one that coined the term, really, man. Sometimes you can just have 0 games, and that is how it's looking here for Flocker. He delays that and makes it convertible. If he pushes S there, he can't convert it.
Just the timing on the mix-up of the H and the teleport with the triple arrow assist coming out. Ridiculous. Layers a lot.
Let's see, one more mix-up to go. RayRay uses that second jump and actually swings the light on the way down.
And that's like the one thing that Flocker knows. Ray won't hard drive out. Most of the time, 95% of the time, he won't hard drive out.
Okay, slow it down here. Rocket Punch actually gets both. He's going to get extra damage here on Hawkeye.
Oh, can't lose Hawkeye. Dashes forward 2 from close.
Tried to go for the throw. Flocker swings, and that is player versus player tendencies that they understand each other very well. Flocker knows that Ray loves to go for the throw in those situations. Ray knows that Flocker is very patient on defense. Flocker able to flip the table on him.
Absolutely correct. You know Ray will do what you just said, or dash back out and try to set it up for later. He's that type of player.
Okay, top drones. Attack upwards, wasn't able to get anything. Ray is taking a much more vertical approach to this matchup now, and it looks like Flocker might be more comfortable fighting him.
You know Flocker will sit and play neutral as long as you want. This is definitely one player that will do that.
I mean, both these guys are like, one of the key aspects of their gameplay is that patience.
Said you want to dance? Let's go. And it's just about even if you look at the health totals right here. Oh, right under, but Flocker's aware. Dash out.
Almost converts that. Jump over. Is he past the shockwave? He's not. That's going to be 0 gone.
Maybe not. Hard tag.
You know, he went for the TK beam. Couldn't quite get there. Is this going to be a punish? Not quite.
Off the projectile, but can't quite finish though.
Oh, another missed opportunity. Jump over, blocks the rocks, taking a little bit of chip, but that's okay. The damage doesn't matter too much as long as the character's alive.
I love Flocker using the wall jump just to get out of situations with drones.
It's definitely underutilized that. And like, okay, the light on the way down?
You said Magneto's using M, Vergil's using light today.
All right, Magneto able to hold up on the defense.
It's not that bad, man, when he's not in DT X Factor level 3.
Dash back, try and juggle Hawkeye. Had the right idea.
Oh, good jump over to avoid the drones. Not get put in a bad situation here. And swords just to make sure he doesn't even have to deal with it.
Yeah, with the amount of meter he has. Oh, goes for the super.
Hard drive. No orb. It trades out.
And off the trade, Flocker swings.
He has to X here.
no, so here we go.
That was the craziest trade I've ever seen.
It was way up there.
You would think that Sentinels would win out.
Oh, here it is. RayRay X Factors just to get away.
Oh, Stinger.
No punish on the Stinger.
17 seconds. Time is a factor here.
Oh, and
Triple
he
arrow.
converts it from max distance. Plenty of meter. Game 5. Oh, RayRay versus Flocker. Game 5 in losers. I don't think my little heart can take it.
Do that thing we've been talking about. Breathe.
No.
No.
Dashed across. Wasn't able to get the hit. Did get the hit on Sentinel though. So a little bit of chip damage. No matter too much going into this. Great effect. And again, RayRay still approaching this from a very... No, he's starting to lean a little more horizontal now. Less super jumps in the mix. I think this is the style that really was winning it for RayRay.
I mean, especially when they got into the heavy neutral like that, they were just trading Mag Blast for busters, everything. But can't get the confirm right there.
Yeah, a little too far away. Down heavy in the air, actually amazing from Flocker. Anti-air the Magneto. Cares the conversion though.
Great Mag Blast. Was able to find Zero at actually almost the ground floor.
How does he always make these work? Vergil gonna go down here. It's gonna be all up to Hawkeye. Flocker, man. A character like he might be the most well-known, most well-feared for.
The Hawkeye is godlike. He can't do it. Tried to gimlet on incoming. Have an X Factor here.
Oh, and his X Factor, he used his X Factor to get a jump, and it was a great call, but RayRay.
That looked like a throw right there. Ray just delayed timing, and Flocker got hit with it.
He made a really good call on the attempt at the jump, but it's not enough. And let's move on. Okay, so Mundank is going to start the Nova, and it is going to be Escalante is going to start the Morrigan.
Oh, X Factor not to get punished.
Yeah, but oh, look at all that life already off Dr. Doom.
But I mean, you do gotta love it. You do have the X Factor here. It's gonna build a lot back. Probably get back to about 50%.
Good dash to get to the other side to keep himself away from those missiles. Had to confirm. Try to greed out for the air throw.
You know, X Factor might have been popped for Escalante, but Mundank lost Nova here.
I mean, especially playing this version of the team for Escalante, not playing like that Chris G, like Vergil type stuff. I think that this team is more okay to bullet X Factor early. You don't have that necessary anchor in the end, but now...
Yeah, but I mean, it definitely helps because Escalante's team with the Nova EM Disruptor has a better neutral assist that allows you to play more in the grounded neutral here.
Punches the assist, DHT's in the shockwave.
It's bleeding bad, Mag's gone.
I like that he goes for the super jump EM Disruptor just to make sure. Calling Doom, almost a death sentence.
He can't call Doom again. Can't do it. You have to wait until the X Factor is gone. One EM Disruptor, you're dead.
Okay. Magneto off this touch.
Oh, he's gonna steal this meter. Oh, hard tag, punish, the shell kick.
Oh no, and all this extra damage down. Spencer, I think, is the one that really needs to live here.
There it is. You have to go in the finishing shower. You have to take care of Spencer here.
He lives.
Hard tag. DHC out. Great unfly by Escalante.
Gotta keep himself safe.
And look at that. He had the patience. Dr. Doom has a decent amount of health now. He can call missiles when he wants. Nope. Can't call him now.
Hold on to it. Shockwaves again.
That's super.
Cross up, cross up, cross up. You have to know at the Monday Classic. Oh, and he snowballs the game off of it. Oh, Monday gets so many people with that, man. It's so cheap.
It's just so fast that you know the arm's coming out.
Oh, so now the first game in the bag here for Monday.
And right now, Mundank's doing a really good job of kind of not getting hit by it, but then late does. Now he's going to DAC out just to get Vergil. No.
Yeah, he's going to leave him in. He goes for the raw tag this time. Okay, got another clean hit.
Oh, there we go. TAC, I think that's a smart idea. No, but another one, and Mundank's ready for it.
Yeah, able to block those every single time. Let's see what he can find there. Gus almost had the full confirm, but gets the jump loop still. And a couple crucial drops in a row here for Mundank.
So many drops right there. Mundank's giving it away to Escalante at that point.
Last game of the year, you can't hold anything back now, Brandon. DHC's almost got him with the rocket punch. He's able to deal with the dolphin kick, gets the kill on Nova. Looking for the chip. Spencer actually is able to get away.
Does he want to use that one arm before he hits the ground? No, can't even get down there.
Oh, chooses the X Factor there, but couldn't get close enough.
Oh, X Factor jumps right into the throw. Mundank's in there.
Okay, and we know we have enough to kill all of them. We just have to kill them fast. As optimal as possible is all that matters. Preserve this X Factor time.
Dash up, Mundank on top of it, ready for the throw. X Factor's gonna run out as he kills.
He has plenty of meter to get the kill now. If he gets the hit, he can go squeeze early and gets a full conversion afterwards.
This is a one-touch game for both characters here at this point. Escalante looking for that air throw on the mag blast instead.
Able to find it somehow into that level 3. Yeah, with the one pause. Let him know. Tell him.
Let him know that game was BG's by a pause.
Mundank trying to make this 3-0 in a handshake right now. Gotta be careful here for Escalante.
Morrigan.
Here we go. It's gonna be the Morrigan start. Mundank, one game away here. In this loser's bracket action here, fighting to get in the top 4.
I mean, Escalante can do it, but he has to play very methodically here, and he chooses, like...
Tags Magneto and gets punished for it! Oh, methodical be damned, Brandon.
Methodical and hard tag don't work together.
Spend that super, all this extra damage, has a DHC to boot. Oh, Escalante, this is where we find out what champions have made of. Off an execution error, what it looked like. How can we follow up? Gets aggressive to follow up. I like that. Don't get gun shy.
Oh, we're going in now. He has to hit with the shell kick, especially if X Factored on top of that. You need to get it confirmed early and fast. Oh, stand low. Missiles come and save. Escalante's in business. Got rid of the Nova.
Yeah, back in this for sure. Same
stand
side.
H. Fly, stand up high.
Okay. Just too cheap. Too many layers to deal with there when you're blocking missiles. And he gets the TAC.
Again.
Oh, you got these?
You only
Off
need...
the double TAC. He gets double side TAC. So making this one of the drawbacks of doing the Morrigan Infinite is you almost always get them to like 5 meters there. So doing the double side TAC to steal all that meter.
Yeah,
Wow.
The only problem was, man, honestly, you're on Parsec. Should have used that level 3 early. Luckily, it worked out for Escalante, though. All of this Magneto X Factor loaded.
Oh, no. Magneto's fighting mutant kind, though. You have to be careful. What a great super jump confirmed.
Gotta get a level 3 in there just to waste this X Factor time.
Yeah, all you need to do is survive. He gets punished by the crouching heavy one. It makes up away. Mundank.
Oh, what a throw!
Can he convert that? He can. This is the Doom combo of your life.
It's one more level 3. Keep it simple. No.
He did one more rep. That scares me.
Stop
but he still makes
scaring
it
me.
work. Okay, Escalante. He's in this.
That was crazy.
2-1. Ooh, Mundank early on with the crouching medium, just trying to stop the Astral Vision from ever being able to come.
Good start, though. Got Nova here. He set up Astral Vision. If you can keep Nova on the ground, this definitely helps a lot. Look at that. You saw the fuzzy?
The fuzzy?
The fuzzy with
Okay.
the light on the way up. That was ridiculous. And the meter for your troubles. Escalante in business. Looking good here. That standing low is so deceptive, especially when you have to block it. What a throw on top of that. He might X Factor on top of this. There it is. Going for the confirm. He wanted to kill Spencer.
Almost got there.
I mean, he made the right decision. It just sucks that he dropped it.
Oh, he tried to go for that low fly again.
Oh, there it is. It's going to clear X Factor on top of it. No, doesn't have enough planks.
Still okay, though. Got the reset, actually.
He dropped the tech forward, and Mundank had to H ready. Oh, preemptive H in the air. I mean, Mundank's getting a lot with that.
Missile saved him, though. The extra damage down. Good stops. EM Disruptor adding up chip here. Tried to escape, but he couldn't. And there's the try jump.
Definitely rough right here. It's an extension, build some more meter. If Spencer on the back end, you know he's gonna kill. All up to Magneto for Escalante.
So crucial here. First layer, gotta get the block.
Same side, good blocks.
Oh, but I don't think he thought he made it to the ground there.
That S on the way down.
Oh,
No.
3-1 against high mobility characters. But I don't know if he'll opt into the mirror against it.
I don't know. I would think possibly yes. Oh, goes Dorm. Wants to keep the Haggar for defensive calls. As you know, Ray, like when he goes in.
I mean, that seems like it's been the call for Jason all weekend. He's been Dormammu versus Magneto point all the way through. Ray, maybe a little too respectful there. Gives up too much space and lets him get away after the lariat.
Oh, and the neutral gets the teleport cross up, and Kiddo's in business. It's going to be able to take care of Magneto here with 1 meter. Stocking flare for the setup as well. That's rich.
In.
Doesn't even let him hit the floor. Great X Factor on top of that by Kiddo.
Another amazing call. So with this X Factor, push to the other corner. Only going to need 1 meter to kill. And this is the beauty of the team. Watch. DHC.
Yeah, because Stocking Flare allows you to get the setup. You can't even hard drive out even if he wanted to off of that. It's too meaty.
That's diabolical coming through, by the way, for the 4-month frame. Thank you. He's looking for these headbutts, but Ray, a little too aware. Might be able to kill this with no X Factor, but it's going to take all of his meter. It'd be worth it, though.
Yeah, you go hard drive loops, at least get this going. Next touch, obviously you X Factor, and then you build the momentum on. You like it, crouch him?
Yeah, I like not going into Rocket Punch. There's a chance to drop with how scaled that is. Fakes the guard break.
Oh, almost does double M into Rocket Punch.
Oh, and able to make that one work, so still hasn't even had to pop his own X Factor. This is a huge advantage for RayRay here, despite the lack of meter.
Now he can do it and put you in a situation. Oh, got hit at the end.
To the heavies, jump medium, almost gets there. Good blocks.
Kiddo has to watch for those air M's. RayRay's getting a lot out of that right now.
If he blocks this, he doesn't push block enough.
Falling down light, can't quite. Good tech by both players.
X Factor's almost out.
What defense by Kiddo as well as Ray.
Yeah. Standing light, the attempt. Good push block and a better jump, but the beam is able to do it from RayRay. Oh,
it's crazy when you see them play and all the tech and everything, and then you get hit by that beam.
okay, super important piece of tech though. If you block hard drive like Kiddo did, you need to be mashing hard drive to intentionally stay blocking it. That is the best way to throw it, to get the punish. Especially as Magneto, because you get the air throw.
It was a little hard though, because it was at the tail bottom right there. You know, if it's consistent in the middle, you definitely get that. Ray in business here, man. About to take care of Dormammu. I mean, Dormammu gave Ray a bunch of problems last game.
How do you expect to block this mix-up? Nice blink backwards, okay.
Hopefully he doesn't flock this up.
I'm sorry, I had to do it one time.
I mean too, bro.
Okay, avoids the drop kick. Shockwave is gonna push Magneto out, and that is actually gonna save everyone.
X Factor, you chicken guard. You know you have the plasma on the way down as well. And then from the top rope.
But he goes for launcher, and that does not work. Stock kicks Magneto, body crush, gets over it, and then kills him. Oh no.
Kiddo bleeding, Ray bleeding. X-Factors are both about to be gone here.
Kiddo is moving incredibly fast, and he hyper grabs him.
Off the Sentinel. Oh, he gets the Bosch dash. Cross up H.
Really late cross up there. It's gonna build up a third meter. Gravity squeeze, JasonKido.
Isn't the Unflockables a 3-6 Mafia, CD?
He evens it up. Moving forward. 1-1. Okay, and then straight back into it. Hanging out with the fish hooks here, looking for what he can. EM Disruptor with the drones. Squeaky clean from Ray into the TAC.
Good here. Could definitely take care of Dorm. Keep it simple. Oh no, we got a drop on the way down, but Ray's aware, but Lariat does save out for JasonKido.
Okay, Haggar. Pipe there. Try to go for the trade and gets the hit on Dr. Doom. Down hole.
Oh, good TAC down.
Okay, and just go straight into level 3.
I love that Kiddo kept that as simple as possible, especially on Parsec, not playing around.
Gets a throw though, RayRay. He misses an opportunity there. The launcher when he lands. Whipping a couple in a row. JasonKido gets the tag.
Shockwave, just kind of slow it down there. Oh, pipe hits Sentinel though. But he keeps going after Magneto, and Maglash on the back.
Very smart from Ray. Just as good as play as you could. You have to let Sentinel go there. Even if he starts to target Sentinel, you have to let him go. You have to just play back.
I mean, even when he did hit Sentinel, he was still going after Magneto though.
Okay, stalking Flare.
I like this. Definitely got to slow Ray down, man. He's catching a lot of momentum here. Put him in a good situation. Off a dark hole, gets the confirm, but drops and gets the throw right back.
Kiddo now has access to X-Factor if he so chooses, but definitely doesn't need it for this.
I definitely like the decision making that Kiddo's going, making sure he's saving the X-Factor for possibly a bad decision later, just in case that happens.
Got the double tag to make sure he gets him into midstream like he wants.
Oh, he got a both!
No, you can't swing there! Oh, tries to swing on the
fell
arm.
out!
He's still okay. Nice tag.
Oh.
Ray swings the H.
Wow.
Oh, man, again, another couple missed opportunities. This has been the scrambliest. This is the sickest tournament.
Last game of the year, can't hold anything
Oh
back,
my God.
Proxy.
Got the air-to-air confirmed from so high. Okay, and that is a dead Magneto.
Looking good, Kiddo here, looking a lot cleaned up from that last match.
First big lead we've seen for sure from Kiddo, at least on the point war.
Oh, fishing for that counter hit headbutt though.
He just doesn't command grab. He just never command grabs.
It's the threat of the command grab that Kiddo does it, but look at that.
Actually, the beam kind of messes his combo up. He's just jumping back, killing that X-Factor time. Kiddo does not care. Not a care in the world.
Definitely doesn't have to press and then got the throw instead of Ray.
That's so unfortunate because Ray knew too. He went for exactly that, but Kiddo comes out on top.
It's like one of those things where it's that Spider-Man meme. You're pointing at each other. It's like, bro, I went for the same thing.
Okay. Game 5 potential here. The forbidden mix-up. You already know what the result is, man.
Headbutt no jutsu.
Kiddo. Second meter already built up. Dr. Doom is gone. Game 5 here in what has been probably the closest set of the...
Not enough. Puts the M out.
Wait.
You checked out.
Hold on.
Don't do it against Ray.
Okay.
Okay.
There it is.
Bro, I was like, Proxy, don't be checking out on Ray.
2-2. Fighting for this final spot in top 4.
Oh, great button by Jason here. Gonna do a lot of damage. Just catch him with the S in the air. On top of that, Chaotic Flame, a lot of damage. Here you go, Haggar to finish up. Oh, the dash in, dash out, Violet Axe. Kiddo X Factors, I like the decision making there. Get the momentum, take care of Dr. Doom. Try to build the second meter here. Okay, and the stalking flare for the setup. Looking good. You know, Sentinel cannot hard drive out until after.
Yeah, but he does go for it. Pops the X Factor, the final stand here for RayRay. It would feel weird to see a tournament that RayRay is in for Marvel that he's not top 4.
Real talk. Yes.
Fight for his life here, gotta prove your worth. And what a block from Kiddo.
Doesn't matter, throw still goes through. This is a lot of damage on Kiddo.
Okay, just Magneto left over.
This is the best bot in the biz.
He almost had the punish. So now, oh, he got the hit. Can he finish it though? Kiddo has to finish this. Level 3. Does it kill? Does it kill? Does it kill? Does it kill?
That does kill.
JasonKido 3-2 to take it over RayRay. It has been an absolute pleasure to have him around, but now it is time to continue. Please keep those OGs coming, even if it's just Aeonian. That's why. Okay. The winners finals here, Romora and Milky. So far.
I think it's going to come down to first hit, man. If Romora can get the snowball effect going, it's going to be huge for him right here.
Yeah, and avoiding jam session here. He's been clipping into it a little bit, and not taking a full combo from it is good. But anytime Zero takes any amount of damage that is actual hit and not just chip, he loses that Buster Charge. You cannot be giving your Buster Charge away like that on just movement into jam session.
Oh, absolutely. It gives Milky the advantage in the neutral big time. Here we go. Sogenmu, the first real move. Teleport had to hit, but didn't believe.
He's out. He's gonna bring in Dr. Doom.
Doom's taking so much damage, but the missile's safe for Romora.
The down heavy on the way in.
Here's your chance. You definitely have to make this combo count. You need Doom to get health back, and you need to kill another Doom on top of that.
Cash out here. Dr. Doom dead. Kind of run it in order. Milky's team doesn't have an anchor that you are too afraid of. Ash it just like that. Just kill him in order. If Dante hits the ground, it is scary, and this is probably Milky's best anchor, but this is not like a Vergil, not like a Strider, right?
Yeah.
He can prove me wrong.
I mean, honestly, the anchor in this team is Doom playing, and Dante's behind him from Team Hyper Super. That's the anchor. And you don't have to deal with it. Oh,
the crouching light before he crosses it up. That's going to be the first game, potentially. What am I saying? Let me stay confident about this, because he's been killing it. That's 1-0 for Romora.
I know what it is. Romora's happy.
He's
My man happy out here playing.
He's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing.
He's playing as good as we've ever seen. Keep up the momentum. Milky already ready to rematch Romora. Taking a breath.
Playing so good tonight.
He really is. Milky just the same though. Almost able to make that. Fireball to the ground, trying to keep Milky grounded as much as he can. I mean, Romora can't really play that aerial approach that he can mix in because of that jam session. It's just a little too hard.
I mean, right now he's avoiding it pretty well, other than Dr. Doom getting hit. Yeah, going right up with Sogenmu here. Buster, oh, Rapid Slash almost had it, but still in great position with the teleport. Good tech at the top.
Good job avoiding the missiles. Oh, and Milky, there we go. Able to get the 0.
Didn't bite on the jam session there, but look at Milky with the S dash down H.
Here's the problem, though. We didn't snap. Milky tries for a snap now. It's a little late for a snap there, brother. Vergil's already in. The X Factor is popped.
He heard you said, Proxy, I got one for you. Same side, X Factor, frame trap, SH, SH.
HS, no. Okay, here we go. Milky, one block. He swings Helmbreaker.
He said foolishness, brother.
He maybe could have just supered.
Oh, he's safe.
He is safe. Oh, no.
Oh, he would have probably dropped that, too. Got on the other side. 2
in a row here for Romora. Milky on potentially his final game at winner's bracket. We might have a guaranteed top 2 Romora. character select for Milky.
Milky
There-
said,
it's
"Hold
gonna be a
on, that was
race.
fast."
It's going to be a race to Black Doom. Watch this. It's letting Doom missiles just go off. You can't go stop the missiles yourself with Magneto. It's a zero above you.
Yes, absolutely, and I think you're right on that. Romora is hitting great angles, not allowing Magneto to really advance on top of with the assist.
Super Jump trying to get the grab. Get it.
I like it. Right now, Romora's doing very well. Just getting out of the way of Jam Session. Look at that teleport buster.
God, he's able to get the cross up.
Disgusting.
Next layer.
Good dash out. That was not true right there. Teleport on top of it. Rapid slash.
Romora is maybe going a little too hard on mix-up here. He's going for a lot of attempts at cross-ups. Milky able to just completely weather the storm on these.
No, man, you gotta like it right now. Romora's playing with confidence. And every button he's pressing and buster that's coming out is confident. And you can tell in his play right now.
Okay, the missile's connecting. Milky, this might be it. If Dante goes down solo Doom, you can't ask an SDP from this guy.
You
Not
can't.
in this situation.
You definitely can. I mean, Milky's Doom is no slouch. Let's be real here. And it's going to come down to the Doom here. He kept it simple.
Okay, it all comes down to this. He gets hit on the front end of the mix-up. Remora.
And made the adjustment as well.
Keep it simple.
Hey, simple as, here you go. X Factor, we got it. Romora.
That is a guaranteed top 2 Remora. Winner's side grand finals. And the bag to boot had to let him know.
I don't know, Romora. You've been humble all night. Why'd you do that?
Go back to the roots and continue with stopping Mundank. Mundank trying to cash out on another belt here. Another one of those players.
Got 2 people trying to today.
Let's see as we go on. Round start. Mundank manages to get both with the rocket punch, but couldn't convert fully. Oh, and the try jump off the dark hole. He's able to fix that too to keep both.
The adjustments. Magneto can do that, especially with medium going down. That brings him back up. It helps with the assist as well.
He's going to choose to spend X Factor, actually.
I think that's pretty dangerous here because he's got Spencer coming in, and you know how he is. Oh, yes. Before you even have the block to swing, he's bionic arm.
Grapple still has his own X Factor. More than capable in this. Trying to blink up. Oh, he actually gets the punish.
Oh, he pressed something. Got the hit here. Gonna lose Haggar.
The Haggar players always press something.
Oh, side. Haggar players, like, the tendency goes into Magneto's too, huh?
Yeah, honestly, he got hit before he even came in for the side switch, right?
Oh, whole team.
And is able to find it still. Mundank. And this is why he's the, this might be the most, it's the most dangerous Spencer in the business, potentially, in this modern era.
Right, someone needs to check and see if Kiddo's stick is still plugged in, because he definitely didn't block anyone.
Yeah, same side mix-up every time. Oh, round start throw, though. Kiddo plugged it back in. He's here.
I was confused. I was a little worried for him.
Hey, see how Kiddo can push the advantage here on this one. Flare extension. A teleport and a knockdown, so should be enough to kill.
Yeah, you gotta love it. That built just enough meter to take care of this as well. And you get the next setup right for Spencer.
Right, imagine doing 900K off a throw, bro.
Couldn't be me.
Didn't even have to infinite.
Can't do that on my regular BNB.
All right, this is the character he's got to watch out for, as you just saw in game 1.
Ooh, good tech. The Mundank is being careful to stay grounded as much as possible, just so he has the threat of the arm.
Trade off EM Disruptor as well.
Yeah, trading with grapple is just never in your favor.
You know, we're talking about Mundank having to be careful, but Kiddo looks like he needs to be careful here. He's definitely making some questionable decisions in the neutral here.
Go for incoming. Good push block there from Kiddo.
Good push block, dashes out, fight, resets neutral, but Mundank is just in there.
Yeah, and that must have been an execution error there from Kiddo, trying to pull him to the ground. He was already there. And then the cross-up to follow up. Mundank is playing unreal right now.
He conditioned Kiddo for that cross-up, man. He went same side 2 times last game, this time cross-up.
So with these follow-ups, should be a kill here. Mundank looking to go up 2-0 now.
You know, Kiddo's had the advantage in both of these games. Real strong leads, but now you gotta, oh, finally gets the chance to play here with Dormammu. Pixel health, but X Factor is helping.
That's like the one time that Spencer actually did not kill.
Almost able to convert there. Kiddo has to press the advantage, but you have to be careful on how you do it. There's still a bionic arm.
Level 3, no. Chaotic Flame, is that enough? Not quite.
Some of it didn't hit here.
The arm, it's gonna punish.
Such an odd situation on that Chaotic Flame. I don't think I've seen, it's been a long time since I've seen that.
Oh, that was a questionable decision there at the end from Kiddo. He could have done another Chaotic Flame after the pillar to at least go for the chip out, guaranteed.
It's gonna be Mundank closing out the first hit again, TAC, and it works out. Lately, he's been just doing the infinite just to level 3. He doesn't want to build his opponent too much meter. We'll see how far he pushes it this time.
Yeah, this is definitely looking like the beginning to the end here. Loading up meter. When Spencer comes out later, you know he's going to have plenty for bionic arm.
Back in. Same side. Wasn't able to get the hit. Crouching medium. The staggers. Just an absolute killer on these staggers, man. Spend the meter. It's going to be Spencer in for the final mix-up if he so chooses. Like a solo Haggar.
Kiddo's been playing so well until you ran into Mundank.
Tends to have that effect on people.
This is why he's the Season 3 champion.
He might guard break him too. He does have the opportunity for that.
I like the Lariat call, even though it didn't get him anywhere. It's definitely the smartest thing to do, just in case Mundank tries to get a little fresh.
Got the low. There's a chance. It's not a good one, but there's certainly a chance here for Kiddo.
If he can get the touch early, he can get the next kill right away.
He dashes back and gives him room. Nova able to escape.
I don't think Kiddo was expecting the up air dash there. That's gonna be oh my goodness.
Yeah, should be able to kill here. Spend the meter. Mundank commanding 3-0. You know, handle Kiddo. Kiddo, an amazing showing at 4th place, has done just incredible work.
Which belt is worth more?
About to find out. Let's get rolling here in losers finals. Winner going on to face Romora. Oh, an early advantage to Milky. Great air throw to stop the dolphin kick.
As we saw in the last set, though, I mean, Mundank definitely struggled a little bit against Magneto with Nova, but none of this seems to even matter.
Yeah, and off the TAC, especially off the down TAC. Amount of meter here for Milky.
Look at that, this swag style. What do you got?
Right, he's just flexing. He's just flexing.
Hey, why not?
I didn't even notice this was a thing.
Oh, but he actually is going to drop there. Nova's out of it.
Let's see if that comes to haunt Milky later, man. It might. Look at that. We have an X Factor here. No, but the drop by Mundank.
Very close, but he gets the kill.
Oh, do you see the butter gun feint same side?
Standing heavy also converts that. Wow. What a way to make that conversion work. And he gets the light. Oh, look for the jab again. Great tech.
A stand jab had it. Tech on top of it. Down forward. Gets the low.
Dude, dashing down into Spencer there is such a dangerous thing to do.
Fox dash M. Gets same side.
Delay with the foot dive. Tried to delay with the foot dive, but Mundank back in control.
That dash over Mag Blast was on point.
Oh, the try jump. He tries to dip for seconds. Getting the second hit.
It's not going to be enough with a level 3 here. Think he possibly snapped Dante?
There's definitely a world. He is going to spend the level 3, though. Has meter to extend.
Oh, you're right. I know nothing. Oh, no, Tempest drops.
Grab the punish. Oh, he gets it from that height. There's just no way he makes that work.
With the 2 snaps on top of it. Milky.
Oh, my God, dude.
throughout this
game here. Milky up one. Dashes up with a jab. Great call from Mundank. Knew he'd already used his air action, so nowhere to fall but into his waiting arms.
That's not where you want to be when you got a Nova right below you. Spencer on cleanup duty, though.
Nice. Magneto with the OTG. Finishes that up. Tags back into Nova. Oh, he gets the cross up. Medium rocket punch for corner positioning? No, that's Spencer. He doesn't even need it.
Does not have enough to kill. We're gonna get snap here, bring Dante in. Don't want to deal with the jam session. It's pretty tricky, especially in the neutral.
But even using that second jump to get away, that is an execution error. The glitch, unfortunate.
Oh, he could have got it.
Level 3 from Milky keeps him safe, but unfortunately he has to spend X Factor afterwards. And Mundank still going in even though the X Factor is ticking here.
Stinger will beat shield every single time. Milky was on it right away.
Yeah, amazing matchup knowledge there. No to go for the Stinger. And Crystals to beat the grapple.
Yeah, like you were saying though, I think it was definitely a mistake for him to go in there while Milky's X Factor was running. I know you want to be aggressive, but sometimes you can be a little too aggressive, and he paid the price at the end.
He was broken, try to go for the grapple. You have to block that. Actually, the beam beats it out.
Fortunately, Bionic Arm doesn't go completely full swing, just 85% of the way there.
Oh, and he's already used his, yeah, great adjustment there to get into prop shutter earlier. A drive into Stinger, I have not seen that one before. Milky always, how's he in top 3 still showing us new stuff?
I got nothing because I haven't seen it. That was godlike.
Block, and a better X Factor. Mundank with the throw. After that perfect timing, the mix-up on Dante here. Oh, with high go low. And the squeeze. That level 3 at the end, just give him extra time to think about it.
Yeah, there was no way that Milky was going to be able to push Magneto back. He was advanced guarding for his life, but Magneto was still coming at him. You have to swing a button eventually.
Dash cross. Gets the push block and he tries to go for the throw, but he's a little too far away. And got a good amount of chip there. Medium. Looking for it. There's the jam session. And actually, the EM Disruptor is able to interrupt it early enough where he doesn't get punished for it.
Wow, what a throw by Milky just to thread the needle.
So smart there. Mundank has been going for a jump in that situation quite often to recognize the situation that quickly and act. He was half screen away.
Oh, look at the screen tear. Got underneath. I'm surprised Mundank was actually able to block those.
Mundank ended up back in the corner though, so the positioning battle is still lost here. Best. Very great on the air there. Continuing to follow up with that jam session for the extension. Level 3 and Mundank is down to just the Magneto. See if he can bring this back or if he's going to have to try to go for the throw. A good call from Milky, countered by Mundank there.
Unfortunate thing about Milky is he did pop his X Factor here, and this can be real fast, especially if Mundank is able to take care of Magneto and Doom right away.
And on the incoming, tries to keep it same side. Oh, and the second foot dive to cancel just swings when he lands.
That was crazy.
Swung that with so much confidence, did Milky.
Bro, he was able to hit forward H foot dive, regular S foot dive, and combo light into it.
You gotta wonder right now, Romora is watching this match. Who do you think he wants to play against more?
I think he'd rather play Milky.
Really?
I think he wants to play Milky.
I think he's more scared of Milky.
I think he struggles in the Nova matchup here. Milky not struggling in the Nova matchup though.
All the way to the corner. Sending that. Try to go for the TAC reset. Not biting though is Mundank. And that is an amazing conversion off the jab that still drops.
You're gonna pay the price here for trying to go for a reset and trying to save his meter. Sometimes you can be a little too frugal.
Okay. Rocket Punch. Magblast actually answers it. And he gets the air to air. Okay.
Oh, stand jab, catches Spencer.
Just on skates at every stage of this match.
Has all the resources in the world to take care of it. Milky.
I mean, these are the two players with the best movement in Marvel right now.
Magneto, oh, with the light into the late H-foot dive jam session.
Okay, crouching medium. Magneto trying to take his claim here. Shockwave to kill. It's the fastest way to go for sure. Mag Blast push blocked away. Milky anti-airs with the crouching light. Level 3, and Milky is going to go 3-1. Is headed to grand finals.
That low profile, man, saved him with the X Factor off top of it.
Can Romora finally win a TNS? Is today the day that he wins a tournament, and the biggest tournament that he's been in the grand finals for yet? Going up against Milky here, our original Season 1 champion. It's a huge obstacle to overcome, but Romora has a set to give.
Oh, and that is an amazing way to start there for Milky, even though missiles are able to interrupt. Goes in for the dive, gets both. That's going to be able to convert Romora. Able to keep this happy birthday. Structure combo away where, yeah, doesn't want the other character dying to slow him down.
He says he's gonna keep it simple. That might not be enough, and it is.
Romora starting off with the, the smart stuff here. He's keeping everything easy. Doesn't want to overcomplicate things. Simple mix-up. X Factor get the kill. Call it a day.
Plenty of meter to do it. First one done. That is a simple and clean one from Romora.
He never does it that way. He knows what's at stake here. He's on top of it, keeping it simple, great decision making.
Yeah, Romora doesn't have any problems with dairy products, so I don't know. I think he's not afraid of Milky.
Oh. Okay. On to the next one. Tech gets the rush down afterwards. Actually whiffs Romora, able to escape.
That was a good push block just to make sure he couldn't get the overhead.
You already know this is a different Romora. He blocked the first 3 seconds of that game. Did not push a single button.
There's levels to this. Up lightning. Austin's actually able to save him. Dashing into, that's one of the problems he was having earlier though.
Caught him
Gets
both.
the backwards hitbox to save himself from doom.
Look at the adjustment on the combo. Remora playing with confidence right now.
Hey, gonna win this point war.
Like somebody said in the chat, this is like Ash finally winning the Pokemon League.
It had to happen eventually. Oh, the low profile though. Level 3, it's not gonna work.
Oh, and he wasn't able to make the adjustments. The missiles are still on the way.
Okay, good evasion. Get himself away from the missiles. Actually had both, but didn't want to commit.
Molecular shield gets both. Spirit Flame's gonna hit both of them as well. Up to Vergil now. Oh, the cross up.
Oh, yeah, the launcher is so smart.
I love the way he delays that jam session to cover himself, but it doesn't get in the way of his mix-up. You don't usually see a lot of Doom Dantes doing that kind of combo, or kind of mix-up right there.
Yeah, that's normally reserved for the Strider players. Okay, so 1-1. Romora taking a second. Deep breath.
I mean, Romora's playing on another level for the first 90% of that match. And then one mistake in scramble. And that's the thing, Milky can definitely scramble. He can play, he can play the zoning game, he can play strong neutral, but he can scramble too.
And that's where we've gotten to with the growth of this game. We're almost 10 years later, and you have to have a well-rounded game. Romora is able to take this out on the point war. That first hit on Magneto is crucial here.
Missile's making all the difference here for Romora too, man. It's really paying off dividends.
Keep him in the corner. Good blocks by Milky as well.
Able to evade, gets the throw afterwards.
And once he got stuck in the corner, had to block that jam session, you know it was going to be trouble. Fetus coming through with the gift sub. Thank you so much, Fetus.
He's able to convert that and gets the tag into Dr. Doom.
Those adjustments are ridiculous by Milky.
3 meters, well worth the kill on the Devil. Milky taking a very similar approach to what RayRay did, killing Dr. Doom here. It's going to be 0 anchor left over.
If Zero can get out, Zero can definitely do this, especially with 5 meters, level 3 Sogenmu. That's kind of scary, to be honest.
Agreed. It's just escaping the mix-up is the hardest part, and he does.
Jump up Buster.
Okay, another really strong aspect of this is some of the highest chip damage in the game from level 3 Zero.
Oh.
Was that actually an unblockable? The hitbox was fast enough?
I think he just went to a low so fast Milky couldn't react.
Oh my god.
He gets a free combo off of that as well. Oh, the scaling though, it's not gonna be enough possibly.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's gonna be enough.
It's definitely enough now. I saw that super.
Like I said, that's DT $1 million.
Yeah, we
that's
know.
$2 million.
2 in a row for Milky here. 1 away from that reset.
You know, Milky never actually posted a picture of him winning the first belt.
Still never seen it.
We'll never see the second.
We might not see this 4th belt either.
That's what I'm saying. Half the belts we distribute, we still get to see them. Okay. If he wins this one, he's going to show us the first one. Okay, punishing the jam session well. Got him on the dive kick, but tried to go for the reset. Doesn't release his buster.
Yeah, he wasn't able to convert that dive, and he was aware of that, so he went straight for the mix-up. It just didn't work out.
YS actually did get the hit, converts with the jabs, and he gets his snap.
I mean, this is so smart. Not let Vergil ever touch the field.
A nice surgical performance so far from Milky here in these last couple games. Oh no, and the mix-up structure is just too hard to deal with. Jan is able to get the tag into Dr. Doom to do the heavy lifting.
Big shout outs to our Season 2 champ, Jabril, in there. Right, we want to see another model pick with a new belt. Come get the Season 5 belt.
Oh, he gets the happy
no,
birthday!
It's not over.
Is that too late, though?
Oh, with X Factor, it's just in time. And even with the slowdown, he's able to pick it up. Oh, it's just Dr. Doom. Oh, and he's able to pick it up again. Romora making a miracle there with Anchor 0. Game 5 of the first set.
This is crazy. He's not giving up.
This is wild. This is the immaculate conception of a victory.
While that is true, oh my god, dude! Game 5. We're either getting a reset, or Romora is breaking the curse.
And I think if it resets, it's gonna break Romora. So Romora is gonna want to clutch it out right now.
See it. Start Romora conceding a lot of space. Doesn't want to mess with jam session. Good call.
He had to mess up his buster. He didn't let it release.
That's both. No, okay. Dr. Doom is able to get away.
Now, do you actually kill Zero? No, goes for the reset.
Holy, what was he doing there?
Take that leg out. Gets punished straight away for it.
And he had the blocks earlier, too. Had a chance.
Not like this, please.
Oh, catches him low.
Now you got to snap on Vergil here.
Oh, and he continues the pressure, gets the hit on Vergil, and that's a level 3.
All up to Doom here. Same side, has the blocks. X Factor's on top of it.
He got the hit. He has so much time, so much meter.
Can he do this with an SDP?
What a way that would be to end it.
A reverse OCV here.
Oh!
No!
He didn't believe in the standing heavy, but he still gets to throw Romora one touch away. It's all up to Dante.
A little bit of X Factor here to improve his mix-up, too.
He just dashed out. He just dashed out immediately, and he gets the hit. Milky is going to reset the bracket, and we are going to set number 2, 3-2 in favor of Milky. Yeah, that's definitely a sobering way for the set to end.
All right, so Romora's got one more shot at it. Quite often, though, I feel like when the bracket resets, you have to favor the person who is coming out from losers, right?
Yeah, I agree completely. I mean, they're running hot. They've been playing for so long, and Milky's looking like he's running hot, man.
You literally seen the spacing right there for Romora. Called the teleport jam session just to kind of bait that out of him.
Had to spend 2 meters. More than worth it.
Yeah, and then you catch Doom here, you snap Vergil. Vergil has not gotten to play in any of the games Romora, the last set, period.
Looking for the butter gun to avoid the hypergraph. Not really a factor from that distance.
He's going to bring him out in his own turn so he can play.
Hit by that missile, kind of a godsend from Milky there. Was able to tech and stay in the air longer. Oh. Dash just a little too far backwards. He can't keep the combo.
Oh, he needed that push block right there. You know he was going to get schmixed.
Asian throws the round trip. Milky goes for the back turn, doesn't hit.
Oh, this is huge, though. No!
He cut it early.
X-Factor, that's going to hit.
He has to X-Factor good right there, otherwise Milky would have.
Spends a meter again. So smart to punish the Doom.
Oh, but Romora is scared to move. You still got a couple games to give. You can't play this soft.
Okay, converts that.
He has enough to take care of at least one character here.
I don't know. This is going to be close here because this is only X Factor 2.
Oh, he wasted it.
Yeah, he didn't have time. Any chip will do it. There we go. Okay.
And I know he's got Vergil, but this is a huge hill to climb with so little meter, no X Factor.
He's got the boots on. He's trying to make it happen. That's a punish. Easy punish. Had to DK.
Still gets punished.
Ooh, and then prop shredder off of that.
He's going to have to go reset TAC.
Blocked. Oh, he just wake up box jump?
Yeah, I mean, that's better than Romora's wake up crouching low, though.
Oh my god, you ever wake up with a jumping normal? Let's go, Milky, man. That was so amazing. What a great call out.
Romora's got to bring it back together. Everybody, nobody roots for Zero, but damn, everybody is cheering for you right now.
Taking a little bit of extra damage from the missiles there.
It's a better start for Romora here. Getting away at the start of the match here definitely helps out in the neutral for him and allows him to establish something.
Yeah, Zero gets his first hit. We've seen how all of those games have gone. Oh, what an adjustment, the little dash, and he still picks it up.
He caught him swinging there, too. You saw the projectile coming out, and Milky stuffed it right away.
Backwards to avoid the fireball, tries to go into flight. Gets caught for it. Applying a good amount of pressure here, but Milky is not cracking in the slightest.
And Milky, in my opinion, even though it's pretty even, Milky is in full control of the neutral. There he goes.
Oh man, the smart for Milky to know he wasn't going to Helmbreaker 2, but that's going to be the X Factor. Moore's going to try and steal it here. Oh my goodness!
How did he end up on the same side? I could have sworn he went over.
Okay. Hit there, standing heavy is blocked.
I think that might have been a premature X Factor for Milky there with the missiles coming out, but I think he wasn't aware of the assist.
Just goes right after Dante, grabs him. Does not have a follow-up, though. Got to watch out for the air raids.
Punished, but wasn't able to kill in the raw tag.
Milky was waiting.
Crucial.
Too many days at the office.
Good evasive play there from Romora. Milky, I'd love him just staying back. No reason to press this advantage. Be just aggressive enough to make sure that you don't get into like a patience kill situation, but you do not need to be the one pressing here.
Gotta watch out for the plasma. Chip wins out. Up to Vergil. No X Factor coming in with about 2¼ meter.
He blocks the launcher and gets the hit though.
It's chicken guard on that.
He has a good amount of meter.
He has to go optimal here. If you can get through this and get to Dante, you have a really good chance.
More than one hit though on Dante, or he's gonna need to reset Doom. One of those things has to happen.
Oh, the adjustment. Can't quite do it though. Here comes Dante.
Oh, and unfortunately going into swords, the recovery frames gets him hit.
DT $1 million, yeah, he's gonna back out.
Every 99 seconds, Zero is holding down back. And while that, I wouldn't say that's a bad call, that's not Romora's style.
And we'll see if he can get that stylistic change up here. Backs off at the start. Milky's still playing that very vertical game, as we've seen from him so often today. Nice blocks from Romora. The defense holds up.
Gotta get out of the corner, man. Milky's just slowly pushing you there.
Block on the double overhead from Milky. Sees the jam session's too far, backs away. Oh, and the double overhead gets the snap. Oh,
I think
and
he's hitting
Vergil.
him with that 3 times in a row.
The double back turn. H just has to go for the reset.
Got them both. Tech throw.
He dropped the happy birthday for a throw. Milky is feeling himself on levels right now.
I think Milky's trying to make an example out of Romora at this point. No, big shout out to General Reaction for the $20 contribution to the match arena. Thank you so much. Right. He said, you're not going to teabag. I'm going to teabag for you. Literally flexing on him right now.
Saw him fly. He just dashing
He's
up.
He's
airbagging.
teabagging in the air.
It's airbags.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Jam Session saves him by just a hair. Here come the missiles.
Oh, good side switch there on top of that. Going for Dante. Does not want to deal with Jam Session anymore.
Try to go for the guard break. Was a little too far away. Pretty much out of dodge there.
Yo, avoid the boy coming through with 1,500 bits. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that.
Hey, he's gonna go DT, DHC. Trying to keep dooming. This is the right order for sure. If we can get Magneto back in, that would be great, but it's more just we need that jam session assist.
Great throw by Romora here. X Factor can't finish up though.
It was a little too far, it looked like.
Heartbreaking moment here, but Romora is able to pick it back up. He hasn't put the stick down yet.
Hey.
Just watch for the double jump. Has to eat this. And Milky gets out.
Yeah, able to escape. Now using that area to try and lock down. He goes into X Factor.
Does so much damage, and Chip on top of that, and Romora has a button.
Oh, but can't convert it from that distance. Again whips.
And the snap whips on top of that. Romora's back at it.
Medium. They can bring it together though. Time is running out. Here comes Magneto.
I'm just so excited that Romora still has a chance in this.
Dude, he really is in this. One on the board. 2 in a row.
You get 1, you can get 3.
Yo, congrats to Avoid for getting the 10K bits badge. Thank you so much once again. You know, hate Zero all you want, but I'm going to tell you right now, Romora deserves to win more than just about anybody. Romora has grinded week in and week out, playing in every tournament possible. He wants this win more than anything.
He's due. He's due for sure. Oh, but that is not the way we want to start here. He looks for the reset, and it works out. Now, Zero gone. I think this is a much better look for Milky here. Got to kill Zero no matter what. Doesn't really matter what's in the back. Got to face what's in front of you.
You've seen the way Milky plays here. Once he forces you to block, even if he's not close, he's trying to put the image of him overheading you, him going low on you over and over again in your head. So that way you turn defensive. Great throw there from Milky. And this is looking kind of lost right now.
Man, that's after.
Good block there. Try to go for the Helmbreaker, but the jab beats it. Milky spend whatever it takes to make sure Vergil doesn't get the play.
And that's definitely the way to go here. If you don't have to fight Vergil, yeah, that's just about as good as game over, unless Doom could do some work here.
Dr. Doom, a full team left, but it looks like he might not get the chance. The X Factor from Milky. Just a simple completion of a combo left, and Milky cashes out on his second belt with a perfect.
What a statement with that last game there. Congratulations to Milky for being the Season 4 champion